Torah Or Vayera Yudalid, second column, 15 lines down. Okay, the Rabbi is explaining the difference between the two tzimtzums. There's a tzimtzum that's called Makom Cholol, which means shh. Not that the godliness is not there, but it becomes from the pearl, it becomes koyach. It becomes only the potential. You can't say Chas v'Shalom Hashem removed the or that it wasn't there. It's there, it's just not revealed. And he gives one mashal, and then now he's going to give another mashal. Mashal of the neshama, before it comes into the body, has all the potential to function. It could see and hear and everything, but until it's in the body, it's not revealed. So before the neshama comes into the body, it's there, but it's in the potential state. Then when it comes into the body, the neshama functions in an actual state. This is explaining Makom Panui. Okay, and he says, shh, v'chein ish chacham, the same thing with the chacham. Shach meshalei b'chinas is pashal suzulasei, when the chacham is revealing his chachma to somebody else, afilu la'aden, or afilu la'atzmei, or even if he's really revealing it to himself, meaning he's learning by himself, and he's talking to himself, and he's explaining the level of chachma, then it looks like a revealed, then it's revealed, then the chachma is noticeably revealed either to somebody else, or at least to him. But in the time he's not doing the chachma, he's doing business, whatever, he's doing something else. That chachma that he has is only in the potential state. He has the ability to think. If he starts working in chachma, then he'll be able to think. But if he's doing something else, then the intellectual aspect is there, but it's only the potential. It's not revealed yet. So he's explaining the definition of the symptom of Makom Cholol means it's not Chas v'Shalom, godliness is not there. It means godliness is there, but it's not in the revealed state, it's in the potential state. The Goldie's Mishon that he gave. What?
What is the difference?
Between?
There's two of them, right?
No.
There's only Makom Cholol?
Yeah.
And Makom Cholol.
Not Makom Cholol. In the place of the Cholol, he by removing the Gilui, he created a Makom Cholol. A void. But the Alter Rebbe is explaining here, the void doesn't mean it's not there. God forbid, somebody is doing a job, right? Then they pass away. So now there's a void that needs to be fixed. It needs to be, right? It needs to be filled. Okay, here, but over there, the guy died, there is taka void. Here the Alter Rebbe explains, the void is only from the actuality, not from the potential. The potential is all there.
Anything in potential is not good. Potential is only could be good if it's revealed.
Correct.
The level of potential has no effect.
No, but sometimes it's good. Because what happens if I reveal it, and because I'm revealing, you get nothing out of it?
It shouldn't be wasted.
We said this a million times. You're by a Niagara Falls, right? You want to drink.
You cannot drink.
Why not?
Too much.
Because the water is only in the potential. It's not an actual state. You can't drink it in actual because you need a cup. Right? Now, if Halukus wouldn't go into the potential state, if it would stay as is revealed, then you'd get nothing. If the Chacham who's building a Chacham, teaching kids, okay, so he can't speak to them on his level. He can't even cut his wisdom in half, or a third, or a quarter, or a tenth to teach them. Okay, it's way over their heads. So when he removes it to the potential, that allows him now to reveal a level that's applicable to the kids. So sometimes the potential state is beneficial because only by doing that can you reveal something that will be beneficial for the recipient. If Hashem didn't do this makom, Hashem could do whatever he wants. But if there wasn't no makom choloi, makom ponoi, if there wasn't a cholol, a void created, the world wouldn't exist. So yes, the potential itself is it's not reality.
It has mamashut, potential.
But the potential is, let's say, I don't do it in actuality, but I have the potential of doing it. No, but the fact that I have the potential to do it means I don't have to create something that's not there. I just have to reveal it. That's also an advantage. If I don't have the ability to do something, even in the potential, and I want to do it, so then it's very complicated because how do you create something that's not there? If I had the potential to do this in Yiddishkeit, that's what the Rabbi always emphasizes. A Jew has the potential to do anything under the sun. Why? Because the neshama is part of Hashem, and by Hashem nothing can stand in the way. By a Jew's potential, mitzad the neshama's potential, they could do anything under the sun that they need to do. Yeah? So that's good because then at least it's easier to reveal it to the actual, to the koya, to the poil, to the reality, rather than if I didn't have the potential. So yes, potential compared to actual is not so good. But potential within itself allows the actual to happen that otherwise wouldn't happen.
Would you say part of creation was the potential?
The whole creation,
The universe and everything?
before Hashem created the world, yeah.
But it has no mamashut. It has no...
There's an expression all over Chassidus, not only in the philosophers also, Yiddish. L'mayla ein koyach chassid poil. Down here, potential is lacking the actual. It's only in the potential. By Hashem, there's no such thing as potential and actual. By Hashem, the actual and the potential is the same. And where do we learn this out from? It's a pasuk in Tillim. We say every Wednesday in davening. In Hayom Yom Revi b'Shabbos, we say Hanoita Eizen Halo Yishma. If God can make an ear, can He not hear? Im Yetzer Ayin, if He forms an eye, can He not see? What does that mean? The potential means the actual by Lamaila, but we don't have that. By Hashem, you can't say there is a lacking. If the potential lacks the actual, that means you're lacking, Hashem is lacking something up there, which can't be.
Could we have created a dinosaur 500 billion years ago in potential that I don't see here now?
No, He didn't create any potential dinosaur 500 million years ago because before the world was created, there was no time to say it was 500 million years ago.
But artistically,
No.
from his perspective,
From His perspective, yeah, but what do you mean He created a dinosaur?
could he have been there and we don't know it?
Why would Hashem put the bones of the animals?
How old is Hashem?
Infant.
How old is He?
We don't know.
So what do you mean 500 million years?
Different. I mean, they take pictures that goes back to 500 million years ago.
It's a theory.
It's not a theory, it's actual.
No, it's a theory.
And they
Sir,
know.
sir. Let's go back a few Chumash Parshas. 1 second. The Mabul was for how long? 40 days. The whole thing, a year. Right? That 40-day reign, how many years did it change the earth? it could change billions of years, but it happened in 40 days. Correct? Now, when Hashem created dinosaurs, by the way, according to Torah, there's no problem having to do with dinosaurs. No Torah never says there's no. Okay, so Torah created on Friday, let's say, he created the animals, he created dinosaurs on Friday. Now, is it a baby dinosaur or full-grown dinosaur?
Full grown.
Full-grown. So how old was the dinosaur actually?
A billion years.
How old was it?
1 day.
1 day. How old did it look? Billions of years. That doesn't mean the world is billions of years old. The whole concept of evolution can only exist by extrapolating, interpolating, whatever, that from here to here, this happened, from here to here, this happened. Now, if you have as they call it, the Big Bang, Tzimtzum Rishon,
Yes.
that changed, but there was still no time then.
When the light that comes down here from sun comes 8 minutes ago, and it takes 8 minutes to get to Earth.
No.
That's sun. Sun is right here. You go back, there are other stars. You go back, there are other stars, and you can see the light that came here from 50 million years ago. You can see it. It's there.
Isn't it so funny? They say 50 million, between 50 and 60 million. You know, that's pretty big. 10 million years is a long time.
I'm very much familiar with
Hakachani. Okay, let's go.
Yeah, but originally the distance was split of a second because they were right close to each other.
Okay, 1 second. No. Yeah, Hakachani.
You don't understand, that's why you say that.
Okay, v'chein koyach hariyah sheba'ayin. The power of sight in the eye, af shem yistim ayin. Even though a guy closes his eye, so you don't see. Okay, that doesn't mean you can't see. The potential of sight is still there, right? Yesh l'koyach hariyah b'shleimus. Mikol makom, nevertheless, because your eyes are closed, leibali de gilui. It's not going to come to reveal the eye and the re'eh mamish, and that the eye should see until Yifkach, until he opens his eyes. So that doesn't mean the potential is not there. The potential is there. Walking. Okay? So he says like this. There are things in the actual state, there are things in the potential state that are not in the actual state. Right? So now the Alter Rebbe is going to explain what does Makom Panui mean up there. Not Chas v'Shalom Elokus doesn't exist there. It means it's only in the potential, not in the actual. In the symptom of Tzimtzum Rishon, or relatively speaking, the tzimtzum between Atzilus and Bria. It became hidden, concealed. So why is it called Makom Panui? Because compared to the actual revealed Or, it's not there. It's empty. Because it's only in the potential state. And he says, you can't say it's an empty space. Right? The more, Hashem is all over the place. And the Or is only in Koyach. In other words, you can't say Hashem didn't exist in the Makom Pani when the Arizal says he removed himself. Because Mar is all over the place. There can't be a place where Mar doesn't exist. What didn't exist is the actual revelation of Or. Afal became, but nevertheless, he says, Lefi Sheim Shalar Rizal, as Gilu V'chais and Nimshach Mein Sof. Therefore, he calls it revelations in the name of Or, like like the light that comes from the sun that shines. Therefore, he calls Tzimtzum Mashanichlal Ha'or B'mard. Therefore, he calls the Or in the source is Makom Pani. Now he says like this. the Arizal, when he speaks about Or,
Or is it Kiddush of the result?
no.
That's what he says.
Where does it say?
It says the fact that he's nimshul the
No, he's giving the marshal of the Gilui, B'Shem Eir. It's not the Arizal, it was way before the Arizal. So, Or, the Arizal gives, the revelation of Elokus is called Or. Now in our world, Or means light. Yeah? Now, the Kabbalah, the Arizal, uses the mashal of Or just to explain the concept to us. It's not Or. When, in other words, I'll give you an example. Somebody is, all of a sudden you get, the light goes on, you get a brainstorm. Your face didn't shine, by the way. Your face didn't light up. But we call it, he had a revelation.
They say that Adam Na'or, and they say that Adam enlightened.
But I'm saying Or is as a physical term used to understand godliness. So therefore, the Arizal, when he speaks about the mashal of Elokusin world, he speaks about Or leaving the sun, where then the Or becomes something, versus the Or in the sun, where it exists there, but it's not revealed, because it's only the Shemesh, like the Rebbe says in Sheikh Vamuna. So therefore, we can understand the concept of Tzimtzum, when the Arizal uses the concept of Tzimtzum Arishin, that he removed himself from the revelation of the worlds. The marshal is, he removed himself, but again, Hashem can't be removed. He's all over. The revelation. So therefore, he uses the marshal of word, or that it's only in the potential, not in the actual.
Is it Shekhinah?
No, Shekhinah is Malchus. Whatever you did. The Rebbe in Tavshin Yud Aleph Batzi Lagani, the first time the Rebbe said, he speaks about Ikar Shekhinah is in Ma'atzilis and is all the way to Lifnei Atzimtzum. Ikar Shekhinah b'tachteinu ma'isa, the Rebbe says in the Maimer, represents Ikar Shekhinah in every level, even the level of Malchus Dein Sof Lifnei Atzimtzum, which is also called Shekhinah.
So over there when we say Shekhinah left, it's this.
Again, over there is even less of an actual potential. Chochma v'atzilas, the Alter Rebbe is explaining this whole Maimer, is not Chochma. Antu chakim v'lei b'chochma yediyah. It is the source of Chochma. Lifnei Atzimtzum is even a more refined level of a source.
We understand potential state versus real estate. Where are we going?
Where are we going with this? To understand that we don't understand a thing.
That we learned a long time ago.
But here, this moment, Alter Rebbe is explaining it even better. That you don't begin to understand. No, what you want over here is that we should understand that all the concealments of godliness is only as far as we're concerned. That's all. No, so therefore, in a practical level, we have a power of the essence of Hashem with us. Just like Elokusin world, because if Hashem would be revealed as He is, world wouldn't exist, there would only be godliness. So therefore, godliness exists in a potential way. So we are the ones, by doing Torah mitzvahs, we're actually the ones that reveal that potential of godliness, that from Hashem's perspective is here. That the world is ayin and He's yesh, right? And our job is, Hashem created yesh mi ayin, that we should show that the yesh is really ayin. So then, only down here, and that's why ultimate chesamesim gashmias, because what all this is teaching us is that we have the ability to reveal the essence of Hashem, meaning that the level of tzimtzum doesn't exist anymore. Because we're undoing the tzimtzum. Hashem, through the tzimtzum, only put his power in a potential way. Now we are making Hashem, that level of Hashem, not only in the potential, in the reality way, in the actual, in the poil way, and now world could exist. If you look, the Arizal writes that beginning of the world, there was such a great level of Kedusha, it couldn't be revealed, yeah? The world wouldn't be able to exist. Tchias HaMesim is that level of Gilui, and even greater. How is the world going to exist then? If it couldn't exist at the beginning, how is it going to exist when Mashiach comes? Dira b'tachtaina means a dira to the essence of Hashem. How is that level going to be revealed? The answer is because when you do Torah mitzvahs, you're making the world the vessel to handle that level of essence. That at the beginning of creation, there was no Torah mitzvahs yet, that couldn't happen.
By the way, the Yishmiyai actually in the yang of Hashem is also something he created.
What? He created the ayin also.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So why we just call it ayin? Just yes, be yes.
No, we just called yesh. Yeah.
No, yes, in our perspective, but it is also yes.
Yeah. But what Hashem wanted to do, and like we said a million times, the whole spiel of creation, what did b'tachtainim, is in 4 words. Hide and go seek. Hide and go seek.
Hide and go seek.
Why did Hashem remove the revelation into the potential, and therefore wanted to create worlds? Let him stay as is. And he wouldn't need all of us. And we wouldn't have all the issues we have. Correct?
As angels.
Whatever. Why did he want that? Hashem removed the actual into potential, and he says, now you guys reveal that potential into the actual. How do you do that? By doing a simple mitzvah. We undo Tzimtzum Arishan. Tzimtzum Arishan concealed godliness because the world couldn't handle it. So what did Hashem want? I want you guys, Tachtainim, to reveal the Dira, meaning undo Tzimtzum Arishan. So you see the power that we have, sir?
Yeah.
Hello?
Yes.
And that's what this is all about.
So
The simple reason is Alter Rebbe wants to show us that we shouldn't even think we know what we're talking about, because even the potential with things shouldn't think we know what we're talking about.
all of a sudden, a car drops on a baby, and a woman goes and pick up the car with one hand, revealing HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Because the potential of his strength was in that woman, and all of a sudden it was revealed.
And it took certain unique situations to reveal that potential.
And we have all of it inside us.
Yeah,
And we can reveal all those potentials.
yeah.
By the way, I was just telling you, so, I mean, 95% of the Jews don't keep anything.
Who you?
I said 95%
That's
of
exaggeration.
the Jews don't keep none of this.
Not true. It's not true, brother. It's much more than that.
A good amount. A good percentage.
80%.
No.
So how,
So what's your point?
what, you know, is like meaningless.
Yeah.
How much we do is not enough because 80% of us are not.
How do you know they don't do good deeds?
They do good deeds, but they don't keep according to what
So whose fault is that?
are.
Yeah, mine and yours. Why aren't we teaching them?
We are, but they don't listen.
They do listen. When you talk to them, they listen. And if they don't listen, it's our fault.
They hear, they don't listen.
Things from the heart, talk that comes from the heart, enters the heart and accomplishes what it needs to accomplish.
Ja,
Maybe to the help.